This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And that'll be caught in the end zone to move the lead to 8-0.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Try to run it with the option. Picks it up himself and still going. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I can't believe the defense kept him out of the end zone. Once this quarterback gets out in the open field, he's basically like a running back. He has that kind of skill set. I thought he was going to take it to the house.
Hand off to the back. Headed for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him. But that is a great return. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. adjusting now to the defense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
What a start for this offense. Already working with the lead. Now a deflection lands in your hands. Boy, it's good to be lucky.
That completion sets up a third down play. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, tied. The defense contributes 6 points.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a first half we've got.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Design quarterback run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open, he makes the grab. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And then just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Keeper for the 1st down and more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter. We're going to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. No for the first, but still going. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back on that right away. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a run to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Bringing pressure. On the move now. Hit as he throws it deep. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good.
That makes the score Georgia 50, Alabama 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Fire to the right side, complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. No press here, the defense backing away. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back gets the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Georgia, 57. Alabama, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st down and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fast, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice jump. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back, caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
So second down after the incompletion. Catch is made down the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Looking right, this one caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tough for second down on the way. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal.
Let's go.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the option play.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Georgia, 81. Alabama, 49.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still